Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Keely Denenberg, Senior VP of Client Solutions at Orange Grove Consulting. I am joined by Dr. Kelly Watson, Managing Partner here at Orange Grove, and we're continuing a conversation on hybrid work. So, Kelly, we already kind of set the stage about why this is coming up again. Can you tell us a little bit about the best practices when it comes to hybrid work and making it work for organizations and for their employees?
Absolutely. So I just want to point out that, having a one size all fits all sort of a policy on, where people work really plays to weak management, right? So, having to have everybody come in just so that you can see if they're performing is just laziness, frankly. And so what we recommend are strategies that can help you monitor performance differently. So first is just simply frequent check-ins. There's some evidence. We saw a report that said that junior engineers specifically, get more feedback when they're at the office. Well, that's again, just laziness, right? It's easy. You're reminded that they're there, so you go and give them feedback. But if somebody's online, you can be very proactive and making sure that you're also following up and giving feedback. So for example, weekly one-on-one meetings, even if it's just some time to chit chat, find out how someone's doing, do that water cooler talk, and then just check in on what are they working on. I like to do them at 8 o'clock on Monday mornings, do the rotation through the team, because that way you can help make sure that you've calibrated from the weekend, focused everyone again from the weekend, and then get them going and on what you hope to get done this week. The second thing is tracking task performance, making sure you've got some kind of tool or, and cloud-based solutions are great just to make sure that folks are checking off the tasks that you expect them to be getting done. And if they don't, check in with them, waiting just because, again, you don't see somebody in front of you doesn't mean that you have to wait until you can hear if they've done the work. Check in, find out what's getting done. The third part is debriefing failure with crucial conversations. So if somebody doesn't get something done, or isn't performing, don't everybody else talk about it, right? Get with them immediately and debrief the situation. I don't know why there's such a resistance to truth-telling in organizations, but I find truth-telling to be a very effective way of managing people. Some could argue it's just, it is management and it's just good management, but, making sure that people understand at all times where they stand will give them the security to know that what they're working on is the right thing. And it keeps them from going off track or repeating the same mistakes over and over again. And then finally, I would say that overall, where and how somebody works really should be a result of what the function of the activity is. So if you're deciding that synchronous work is necessary and that makes sense for it to be in person because it's the type of collaborative task you're doing, then get everybody synchronous and in person for that task. And if it's work that someone needs to focus on and they don't want to be interrupted, then that makes much more sense to do asynchronously and on their own. So, you can maximize the benefit of both in-person and asynchronous out of the office work if you think about it in terms of the task and not in terms of what somebody wishes to have happen or what is the easiest to manage.
Yeah, great. Thank you. And it sounds, just to summarize in terms of, 1 and 2 that you mentioned, good management skills are the same whether you're sitting next to the person or you're across the world. So yeah, really great points. Well, thank you everyone for joining. Please tune in again. We're going to continue this conversation in another quick video.